Hi, I'm Marysol. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am creating my birthday spread. Yes, this week it's my birthday, and I am going to be using Planners Anonymous Chapter 12 Winter Avenue. So I grabbed, I think it's Happy Illustrations from the Happy Planner to use some stickers from there, and I also grabbed the quarter four stickers from Planners Anonymous to complement this kit. So I cut a lot of things out of this film video because, well, one, I was very indecisive when picking out stickers in my spread, and I did a lot of flip throughs, so I just didn't want to bore you guys with having to watch me flip so much through so many stickers, and even the stickers on here. I went back and grabbed some more books from the Happy Planner. It was a big mess. I was just really indecisive. So I did start by putting that January sticker on the top there, and then I grabbed some washi that is from the Winter Avenue kit to add on to the spread. Now, if you have noticed, I did um, get my nails done, and I feel so complete and so happy. So I was pretty um, I felt pretty good when I was filming this video because of my nails. Uh, I went and got some Gel X nails instead of acrylic, and I really like them. So I hope you like them too. Let me know in the comments below. Also, I would like to thank everybody that has recently subscribed to my channel. Um, I know I've been doing voiceover. I am trying to get into like some real-time planning, but my kids are on winter break and it is a hot mess. Now, I did get a new microphone, which I am testing out, and I did a flip through of my planner. Honestly, didn't even get halfway through the flip through because they were really rowdy. I had to stop. But I actually checked to see if you can hear any background noise, and you cannot. So I'm super excited. I think now I can actually really do some planning real time with this new microphone, but we will see. We will continue to I guess, check out how this microphone does when my kids are around. So back to the spread, adding some more of Planners Anonymous washi. I took the really thin one to add to what I already had on my pages. It's just a little bit of detail, and I like using the thin washi. Like I said, I was really indecisive when I was planning my birthday spread. I honestly do think it's because for the longest time I am, because not I'm not was I'm still a Patreon of Mary Ellen, Planning with Bumble Patreon, and I was at her highest tier, which is her Bumble team. And one of my requests year after year was if she would do my birthday spread in December. So I would have it ready when January came around. I think for the past 2 years now, I have been doing my own spread. I um, went down a tier, and so now I'm part of, I think it's Team Almond. I don't remember, but I think it's Team Almond. And so I do still get spreads from Mary Ellen. I just don't get to pick it every month. And that's at least something I do miss, because I do miss not having to do my birthday spread and kind of like have somebody do it for me. So I think that's one of the reasons why I am so indecisive in this video and I go back and forth. I cut a lot of that out because I could not have you sit down and watch an hour and 45 minutes of me being very indecisive. But in the end, it did turn out pretty cute and I love it. I did very small scenes on the bottom and on the top, and you'll get to see that this week. It's my birthday week. A couple of things are going on. The girls go back to school. It's Three Kings Day on Monday. Isabella is on to going to the big gym in gymnastics, so it's a new time. Then my birthday is on the 9th. I have an appointment on the 10th, and oh, also, my husband is TDY. And if you don't know what TDY means, it's basically he is going on training with the army. So he leaves Monday morning and will not be back till Wednesday evening. Uh, I used to be really upset with him because I don't know why the army does this, but every year during my birthday, my husband is out of town. And I want to say, I don't know if it was last year or the year before that. I was so mad. I put my foot down and I was like, no, if it's not mandatory for you to go, you don't need to go. Like, it's my birthday. You should be here. Um, and I think since then, he's been very cautious about being home on my birthday. And not only on my birthday, like, I've made it a point for all, like, even our kids' birthday, like any special event that we have. And he's like, oh, I need to go TDY. I'm like, why? And he does make a very big effort to be here on those big events. So, with that being said, he is leaving on Monday and coming back on Wednesday, but he'll be here for my birthday, which is nice. So, back to my spread, I just added my days of the week headers, which I usually do on all my spreads when I use Planners Anonymous. And I pick this corner out because on the sidebar, I actually use that really long decorative box. And so I wanted to bring some of that design onto the other side. And this is the closest that I found to that design that I could bring to the other side just to balance it out. So I did that little scene with the bench and the street sign. So I added a bird like it's flying to sit on the bench. And then on the other side, I had the fountain that's frozen and I added a bird on there. So now here I am. I'm going into that Happy Illustrations Happy Planner book and I'm grabbing those balloons that match perfectly with this spread to use on my birthday. Now I know I'm not going to put balloons on the other side and that may not look as balanced, but I feel like in the end it all came together and it actually looks balanced. I did grab that It's Time to Celebrate banner. I thought that I could put a box there, but I had a really hard time finding boxes that would actually uh, match with the spread. And so I grabbed those two new Happy Planner Shapes book that were just released with the winter release. And I just have to say, I don't understand why the Happy Planner does that. That they only give you one page of each shape, so there's not a lot to go around. And then if you need another one, you just don't have any. So, not really happy about that. As you can see, I brought out some more sticker books. I was trying to find as many boxes as I could that would match. I end up putting that quote in the sidebar on that decorative box, and I instantly regretted it. And then I did not remember that I had used my little bit of undo left, and I do not know. Well, I did not know at the time if I had any more undo. So at some point, and I do stop planning on my sheets, and I come back the next day. And when I come back the next day, I decide I was going to check some few bins that I have in front of my room of things that I haven't unpacked yet because I don't have my shelves and bookcases um, assembled and mounted yet. And so they're in front. I have all the furniture that I want, with the exception of one shelf that's still on the way. But I need to put them together. I was hoping to put them together this weekend, but of course, my kids were home, and I it's just really hard to do things when they're around because they require a lot of attention, um, especially Isabella. I mean, Uriah is my baby, so he does need the attention he needs because he's my youngest one. But Isabella, I don't know, she sometimes gets in some moods, her toddler moves, and yeah, I just have to pay attention to her. So I don't always get to do the other extra stuff that I would like to do. So at some point during this week, I will sit down and try to assemble some things. If not, I will have to wait for the weekend when my husband's home so he can help me out. So I added some few banners that I had taken out of the Happy Illustrations book, and I'm adding lines. This week I decided to use the checklist just because I have a couple of things that I need to make sure that I'm doing every week, and so that's why I'm using the checklist. I did mess up my checklist on the top there, but I go back with the white pen and fix it. And a line on the bottom, I also fix that too. So now I am just looking for boxes that coordinate. At this point, the boxes do not match with one another. They're just colors that match the spread. And that is what I had a compromise with because at this point, I didn't think it was worth going back and looking for more, through more sticker books for boxes. So I did a combination of using those clusters that are already provided from PA, and then between Ron, the Happy Planner, I found boxes, other boxes that I could use in the spread. Now here I am, I'm moving these stickers, and I thought that because Happy Illustrations is a really old book, that it would not tear up my planner pages. I was wrong. It sure did tear them up. And um, I really don't know what's the quality. I don't know if it's the quality. Well, at this point, I think I do know between the quality of Happy Planner's paper going down and the sticker adhesive also being an issue because they're just not removable stickers anymore. I was just tearing up my page. So as you can see, I didn't like include that footage here because I was like, why include it? But I removed the quote. I found the same quote in clear, which I'm going to use on the other side because it's a lot more bigger and it just looks better. And then I use that other quote there. I think it says embrace the pause. And I put it there, but if you see closely, on top of that quote, my pages are a little ripped, and so I had to find a sticker that I can cover the ripped part of the pages. So now it's more about embellishing my pages and covering up those ripped parts, right? So any parts that I thought that looked empty, I try to find stickers to put in there. So I added that laundry sticker right there because Tuesdays I do my kids' laundry. It is their day, and that's how I start my Tuesday. I did put that paper plain and on top of the rib, but then I decided and change it later. I added that what is it, light, street light or street lamp to that scene above, and I feel like that made it complete. I also added that chores sticker on the top over there because it that part looked really empty, so I wanted to add something decorative. And then from there, I move on. I actually find a box that I can use that time to celebrate as a banner on top. And then I move it a little bit higher towards where the balloons are. Now, I think it would, yeah, like I said, I was very indecisive with the stickers, but I also struggle putting stickers straight on my pages this week. I then move on to add some floral on the bottom with like that washi strip because I thought that would bring some more of that decor on that bottom. I add that flower on the top and some petals like falling to the corner. And then I believe I ended with some strip quotes on that sidebar because that top part um, looked bare. And I probably should have just gotten a decorative element, but at this point, I had flipped through these sticker pages so many times. I was over it. I just said, let's just put some quotes up here and leave it at that. And I think it turned out really cute. And other than that, I don't think I add any more to these pages. I am going to clean up and put my pages on the discs and you'll get to see it. I am like really happy that I went with those clear white discs. Um, because they really aren't taking away from my spreads, and I don't have to look for other planners to put my spreads in when I'm gonna go take pictures of them. So, if you have recently subscribed, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. And if you are returning, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this one. Remember, if you want to see more of my content, come check me out on Instagram at My Little Planning Corner. But this is my birthday spread, and I hope everybody has an amazing week because I'm planning on having an amazing week. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.